Hey guys, it's back to school season. So a lot of guys, hey, I'm going to school, I'm starting school, I'm back to school season. How do I balance school, maybe a part-time job, working out, and social life? Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how in this video. Let's go. Hey kids, it's back to school season. A lot of you guys are going to college or maybe even high school, but this is going to be primarily for college students, but there might be some stuff that high school children, the kids may find applicable. I'm going to show you guys how to balance school, work, social life, and fitness while in school. I went to college. It was a great time. A lot of entrepreneurs and stuff, they talk shit about college. They talk about it like it's the stupidest thing in the world and it's just so dumb to go to college. Listen, I do not share that opinion. I had an amazing time in college. I loved every minute of it. Personally, I wouldn't be where I am today had I not went. A lot of kids, you guys listen to Gary Vee or whatever, and I got a lot of respect for Gary Vee, but he went to college. And then they'll reference Steve Jobs dropped out or Mark Zuckerberg dropped out. But you got to understand, Mark Zuckerberg, he already had the Facebook invented when he dropped out, and he knew exactly what he was going to do. So I would say, if you don't know what the fuck you're going to do, if you don't have a plan, go to school. There's no version of reality where more education is going to be less beneficial. But if you are sitting on the next Facebook, then get the fuck out of school. Go make some money, man. Go get it. But if you don't know what you're going to do, and you're searching around YouTube for advice from strangers, maybe you should get some more education. Maybe going to school would be beneficial. Maybe be advantageous for you to learn some things. And it was a lot of fun. I had the most amazing time. I was able to have a good social life. I made a lot of money, and I got an education while training. I'm gonna show you how to do it in this video. Now, because this is a fitness channel, let's start with fitness. If you're in school and you have a variety of responsibilities and things you're trying to accomplish, a lot of times training or working out can take a back seat and be subordinate to your other goals. Do not let that happen. Hey, asshole. You're not the first person to have school and work and still need to train. That does not exonerate you from the responsibilities of accomplishing your fitness goals. It's not a good excuse.
Shut the fuck up and stop making excuses.
In fact, good excuse is an oxymoron. If you don't know what that means, then yeah, go back to school. But I will acknowledge that it can be more challenging if you have school and work and other responsibilities. In order to circumvent that, what you want to do is train first thing in the morning. I'm telling you, this is what I used to do. Got up early and I would go train and knock it out. That way, no matter what happens for the remainder of the day, if something comes up, if school gets out of hand, if you get assigned some papers or you get invited to the get together party or whatever the kids are calling it, the rave or the mosh pit, I don't know what you kids are doing. If something like that comes up, it's cool because you already got your training out the way. Now, as far as diet and nutrition is concerned, just track your macros. It's not an excuse. If you're on a budget, get a meal plan from the school. That's what I did. I got a meal plan and I was able to eat at the cafeteria 3 times a day. And maybe you weigh your food in the cafeteria. A lot of kids say, man, I'm at college, I can't track my macros. That is utter bullshit. That's pharmaceutical grade bullshit.
Shut the fuck up.
Depending on your facilities at your school, you might have a kitchen. In my later years in school, I was in a dorm room where I had a kitchen where we were in an upperclassman state, and I was able to cook my own food. So go to Costco, get food, cook your own food, meal prep, man. It works. All right, so now that we have your training out the way, let's talk about studying. Let's talk about getting good grades. I'm actually dyslexic. I am at least half retarded. School was very challenging for me due to my dyslexia. It was very debilitating. This is what I did. And if this worked for my retarded ass, it should work for you as well. I sat in the front of the class and I took diligent notes. Everything the teacher said, I wrote down. I write silly, but I could make it out. It was legible to me and me only. And this is what I did. Before I went to sleep, I had another notebook. And this notebook was for one thing, for rewriting my notes before I went to sleep. And if you do that every day, you probably won't have to study. Like, you'll probably remember that shit. There's something that happens when you write something down or study something before you go to sleep. You retain that knowledge a lot better. There's something about sleep that aids in the memorization process. So you want to take advantage of that by rewriting your notes. Just rewrite them by hand. Do not type them out. If you type your notes in class, write them before you go to sleep in a notebook that's dedicated to that only. I promise you won't have to study that much. That coupled with sitting in front of the class, and studies show when you sit in front of the class, dead center if you can, first row, you'll pay way more attention to the teacher because you're kind of more immersed in the content. If you're in the back, in the corner, it's easier to get distracted by, all these hot teenage girls around you, and it makes paying attention a lot more difficult. Now, those of you who have part-time jobs, in college, a lot of times you can schedule your classes. So what I would like to do, I would schedule like all my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's the only days I went to school. And then I worked Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And that was very beneficial for me because I only had to go to school 2 days a week. I just went to school all day those days. But the other days I was able to work. I was able to make a lot of money while I was in school. The job I had initially was a personal trainer. I worked at a big gym, Bally's Total Fitness. Here's the thing. If I were to do it over again in 2018 instead of the year 2000, which was my freshman year of college, I'm old. I would have done online training because I was in good shape and got my clients online. That way I could have made more money, set my hours. I don't even have to be in the gym to do it. I can train people from anywhere, and I wouldn't have had to stack all my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays because those were difficult days. School all day, it'd be difficult. I could have spread it out a little bit better, made it a little more effective and efficient. I would have did online training instead, or in addition to, for some additional money. If you want to know how to become a good online trainer and how to start your online training business, I'm doing a free class coming soon called the Online Trainer Formula. It's 100% free. You can sign up for it. The link is in the description, man. You don't want to miss out on that. I wish this was available when I was in college, because when I was in college, the coolest website was yahoo.com. There was no YouTube, there was no Facebook, none of this stuff, no Instagram, none of this existed. There was no smartphones. You guys are in a very, very amazing time to be a young fella, a young person, and go to school. I think you should take advantage of that and leverage the internet to make money while you're in school. My guy Splash, man, he's been working for me this summer and he's one of my employees, but he's in college full time, right? And he also has his own business, and he used the online trainer formula to get his clients. And it's not even fitness. He does like email consultations for people. He has an email writing service. I taught him how to write emails and make money. I taught him. But he uses the same principles I'm teaching in the online training formula to make tons of money. And you can learn exactly what he learned when you sign up for the class. It's free too. Now, what about social life? All right, listen, you're gonna go to some parties, you're gonna have some fun, and I think you should in college. Limit that though. Relegate that to the weekends if you can. What you want to do is make the main thing. You want to have fun in college, but it's not all fun and games. You want to be in a good place when you get out of school. So don't party too much, don't get high too much and all this other crazy stuff. I mean, do your thing, live your life. You're a young person, but don't do it too much. I know most of my viewers are males. Here's how you meet girls in college. This is what I did. I came from an all-boys military school, so I didn't have a lot of experience talking to women in high school. So when I went to college, I was kind of behind the 8 ball a little bit. So what I did was, here's a pro tip. I introduced myself to 5 girls a day. Just introduce myself, not even trying to holler at them, not being romantic, a straight friend to friend kind of relationship. Every day I set a goal to meet 5 women on campus, 5 women. And if it was a group of women, I count that as one, like a set. And what would happen was, by the end of the first semester, I knew so many people. I was like kind of popular. Not popular because I was so cool, because I was still probably a dork, but everybody knew me. So everywhere I went, there's people who knew, oh, Brandon, what's up? What's going on? And then I was like a cool guy. Not James Bond cool, but cool. Like, oh, he's cool. Because I wasn't trying to like hit on the girls. I was just trying to meet people, just make friends. But if you do that, some of those girls might want to be more than friends. If you meet 5 girls a day for a whole semester, just the law of averages, there will be some girls that want to be more than friends, and that can be cool. You'll probably get a girlfriend out of it. If you're halfway good looking and at least a little bit charming, you'll probably have a girlfriend before the first semester is over, if that is your goal. And even if it's not your goal, they'll trick you into it. All right, they'll get you. If a girl wants to be your girlfriend and you like her even a little bit, she'll make it. So another thing, I know a lot of you college students are poor, so make sure you take the class so you can learn how to make some money in college, online. But also, I want to do something for the children. Our little way of giving back. All my supplements and my supplement company, Bro Laboratories, we're putting everything on sale for college students. 25% off. Use discount code BACKTOSCHOOL. You're gonna get 25% off. I just want to help you accomplish your goals. So that's everything. Our pre-workout, we're the best tasting pre-workout of all time. Rebellion pre-workout, our BCAAs, the creatine, our coffee, Fighter Fuel coffee. Those nights when you taking those all-nighters studying, you're gonna need some of that. And those of you who do keto, we got the new Keto Blaze MCT powder and our Fat Burner T-Rex. Hope this helps. If you have some tips that have helped you in school, leave them in the comments, man. Let's see if we can help some more people out. All right, love you guys. Peace.